Welcome to the fucking show.
Welcome to the show, have a seat, my nigga, recline back. Real niggas making a speech, so acknowledge that I never turn bitch to the ops. And I can promise that this 4 nickel tucked on my hip, that bitch Obama black. See a target, lock onto it, then demolish that. My shooters got degrees for they aim.
Pleasure, Pete.
See, he laughs at pussy still. He's like a child.
Welcome to this edition of the Smartalecs. You know who I am. The smartest. Well, I'm the smartest of the Smartalecs. I'm John, the smartest, the host.
How you doing?
And you know who you are.
I'm the young professor.
Right. You know who this is, right? It's Double A.
SOEMG.
AKA Double A. AKA SOE Cash Cow. AKA Smart Alec with the hat on. Rocking polo all the time. And Adidas. That's who that is. Let's continue.
Well, we got a wild topic, man. I don't even know how to really approach this topic, gentlemen, but it's a crazy topic. There's a young lady, she's on Dr. Phil. Her name is Treasure. She is a black young lady. I'm just going to tell you that. She's dark skinned.
My complexion, though.
Right.
There's no confusion.
Right.
I'm sorry.
Right. No, I'm sorry. Can I set the tape? Can I set it up for you? You can knock it down.
I'm hungry, you know.
I see you. Let me set the table. Let me set the table. You know, she's a dark-skinned young lady, and she said she's not black. She's Caucasian because her nose isn't wide and her hair isn't kinky. It's straight. You know. So I want to get you guys' views because we all watched the video. We all saw young Treasure perpetrating that she's white on Dr. Phil.
Did you peep Dr. Phil's face, though, as he listened?
I mean, he was just looking at her like...
He was just like...
He was, for one, I think he was like, I don't even believe these motherfuckers booked this bitch. But, you know what I'm saying? I got to start doing a better vetting process or some shit.
Well, first off, first reaction, you were my first reaction when I saw it.
What?
I could not believe that gap that she had. And that was like I was like, damn, you should know you're not white. Then she said she has the figure of a Kim Kardashian.
All right, let's just press on.
No, I wanted to get my roast out first, but it's deeper than just self-hatred.
Right.
Because you're not taught to hate or anything like that. So someone in her life, whether it was, and it had to be close to home.
It wasn't her, I don't think it was her people, because her people didn't seem like they were...
Her immediate people, but there was a piece that caught me that her mom said, you know, I told you that he wasn't your dad.
Right, I think, well, if her mom
so that
dated
means
a white guy.
She either dated a white guy or a mixed guy to even put that thought in her head. Therefore, she was attached to this person. We don't know this person. We don't know, because there's no way you just go to school. I know kids, personally, I went to an all-white school. And you hear a lot of thoughts and opinions. Just walked. You just walked right in that bitch. Like everybody else. They just watch you a little bit more.
Said you went to an all-white school.
I went to a predominantly white school.
There you go.
There was maybe 1,000 kids who graduated. Maybe 6 of us were black. So when I say all white, it's pretty fucking close to all white in my book. But you hear things.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm saying you hear things.
Yeah.
You definitely have. You have seen white privilege, like firsthand. You'll see kids get out of shit. Like I saw a kid have a soccer game and didn't have to take a test, like a final. Like got to get past that shit. You see that shit firsthand, but I've never came home, and my parents never, and that's why I don't think it's just her. My parents always made sure I understood I was black. They put the culture in me. I went to things with all black people. And they showed me Jack and Jill was one of the little, younger kids. Jack and Jill, that was African American. We went to, when I did college visits, it was just as many big university, big names you saw. We also looked at HBCUs. There was always black culture. It was never just to the point where 16.
How old was she?
She was 16. So you don't just flip at 13 after being with your family for 13 years and all of a sudden you think you're white. That shit is implanted somewhere at a young age.
I'm gonna be honest.
And that's where I think the issue lies. It's someone.
You want me to be motherfucking really like deep down honest? I think that shit was fake as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody that motherfucking. You ain't that motherfucking disassociated with nothing.
No, that's not true. People,
wait, hold on,
people wait until they're 30 years old to transition from a male to a female because their whole life they think they're a male or female.
I definitely understand what you're saying.
You know, I don't think
what you're saying,
you can't be that disassociated.
This is a different thing. This is a different thing because
you can't get rid of race.
Because okay, boom. You might slide for a little while, right? Like, oh, okay, boom. Life is cool. But eventually, racism is going to rear its ugly head. It's going to let you know that you're black and where society looks to place you.
Not if you're so brainwashed you don't see it.
But no.
If somebody turns you down for a job, right, and you're that brainwashed,
it was fake.
And the average black person is like, bro, they said no because I'm black. This white guy who wasn't even qualified got the job. They might not see that. They're like, oh, I probably didn't get it because I fucked up the one question. I stuttered. They ignore it. So that's what I'm saying. It was implanted in her very young. You can be that disassociated.
So you ignore when you look in the mirror that you black. That's what I'm saying. It's not like
someone is really delusional.
When you gay, you look in the mirror, or when you don't associate yourself with a man, you associate yourself as a woman.
Yes, they look in the mirror and see a woman, bro.
Right, but ultimately,
they see a woman. So what's the difference reality, if you can in your head? If you can look, if I could go in the mirror right now and change this into a fucking blouse and a long dress. In my head, what's the difference of me changing the skin color?
Can't change that, buddy. Look, you can't change that.
Not in reality, but in someone's head. So if you can look in the mirror, she
eventually,
probably does see herself as a white woman.
So that's not reality, but eventually
that is implanted in her young. That's what I'm saying.
What I'm saying
is not a
if this is real, and
it's not eventually, it is whoever
eventually you come to reality and look in the mirror like,
bro,
I'm not white.
You're not.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it. One, two. If it is real, I think she's just trying to play a role to be famous. So then, in fact, it would never be real. I don't think this is ever real because you can't look at your.
But what? Okay, so.
You get 15 minutes of fame.
You get 15 minutes of fame.
Bro, my dude went on.
But
I'm not gonna say
16,
his name.
A lifetime of hatred. Are they getting, like...
Who cares? We got to go. Me and my family got to go on a trip.
Lifetime of hatred.
No, me and my family got to go on a trip. We got to
all she got to do
be
is change back to the really way she is. See, what I would like to see is I would like to catch her like an insurance claim adjuster. Just catch her out.
Right. Just push up on her.
Because she like you said, it was just too many things. Like it was
too ridiculous. It was extremely ridiculous.
But I could see if she had, like a slim white man's nose, or even like you said, maybe her father
was white, biracial,
or something, right? Or biracial, or something.
Well, she
like
thought,
that.
and I think I think she thought she was.
She might be. She might have some white people in her, but. Dude,
not for walking down the street. She's
our
complexion, bro.
She was darker than us. She was darker than us.
She might have been a little darker than us.
She was darker than us, bro. And her hair wasn't even.
It didn't even hit her shoulders.
Right, it wasn't even like white people hair. It was black hair.
It was just somebody who combed their shit out and permed it. Like it wasn't anything.
Black hair, like you said. And you got that big
pink lotion.
And you got that big ass gap in your mouth. Come on. Talking about I look like Kim Kardashian.
She's like, bro, she was so small. I was like, come on now.
Now, don't get it twisted. I definitely understand the influence of TV. Because, see, that's the only brainwashing that she can really get right now, in my opinion.
Right now, but I'm saying
no, I'm talking about her growing up. Other than her mother.
I disagree. At that young
what else
at that young of an age,
her think
she didn't see. She didn't see anything
or hear or be around something.
She was taught. That's what I'm saying.
No, she wasn't taught.
She was. Someone close to, if it is real, someone close to her had taught her those feelings.
Like, yo,
she did when she said, that man is not your father.
Right, but we raised her like she was white. If her mother would have said
not if
that,
she's ashamed of it.
She's not. She wouldn't be ashamed.
Come on,
And once it got to that, because she probably didn't get it. She didn't think it would get to that extreme.
Rodney,
she probably did teach her you're better than other people. You're better than this, and I bet you the dad taught her, the white person, whoever she was around, taught her even more than that. Or they had a racist family that they took her around all the time. That's not some shit that you just, bro. You can watch social media all day. No 5-year-old knows how to go to hate speech. That's what I'm saying. And that's what it was.
Right. Just feel me for a second.
I get your point. It's fake. Listen to me if it's real.
Listen to me.
Take it to me if it's real, bro.
Listen to me. Listen to the straws you're grasping at, dog, to make this shit even line up to be even remotely true.
But it's still possible.
Listen how the stars have to align. Yeah, it is possible, but look how the stars have to align for this little bitch.
I get that. It sounds crazy for it to be real, but if it was real, the problem is not
Dr.
her.
Phil, I challenge you.
I want to know.
The Smartalecs challenge you to prove that Treasure is not lying, that she really thinks she's. And I don't want you to say, like, oh, well, we'll set up a meeting and we'll tell Treasure. No. I want you to let me sneak up on Treasure.
Fuck that. I want to see this. I want to hear this story in 4 years. I want you to follow her around for the next 4 years.
Fuck that.
Secretly.
How old is she? 16?
Yeah, so when you hit 20 years old.
It's too old to give her some truth serum. I was about to say, let's get this bra some liquor, and let's get her liquor, and then she'll show you who she is. 5 years. 5 years. And 21 on her 21st birthday, release a video of her every day for the past year. Let that bitch get drunk. Let that bitch get drunk and cut it, and let some white person cut in front of her in line, and we'll see if she's black or not. Cause guess what? Some smoke's gonna be in the motherfucking city.
Cut her in line. That wouldn't piss.
Right. Oh, like she be in the grocery store, and so she just got one thing, and the lady cut in front of you with a whole bunch of shit. It's on. It's popping. It's a little bit. It's on. And she been drinking. It's on. You know it is.
She's going off.
You know it is. You know it is.
Well, since
I don't believe
about, like, white people, that, the one chick, she was, I think she had a Jamaican song out. They thought she bleached her skin. Did you see her? Spice.
Yeah. Well,
I didn't see that.
Bro, I seen that. It sounded like publicity because she deleted all of her other pictures she's ever had. She put out a new song, and she like, it almost, someone said there's no way she bleached her skin to that extreme. They said it had to have been Photoshop. And if it was, like, it was all for publicity because the caption was, like, time for a new start. So, like, everyone took everyone was like, oh, she wants to be white.
The song, it was a publicity stunt. She didn't really bleach her skin.
No.
I don't know if she bleaches her skin for real, but she didn't bleach her skin.
No, she's dark. She's dark. Because we watched, me and Rose watched Love and Hip with Atlanta. She was one of those.
Oh,
she was on there?
Yeah. She came over from Jamaica, and that's when she really started.
She got #1 single in Jamaica right now.
She's been hot in Jamaica for a long time, and then came over to here, did the show, and then branched right off of that. She was like the Omara out of Atlanta, Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. She was the one person who was new, and name blew up after the show.
Well, in Jamaica, she got a hit record, and
she's big in Jamaica.
And the song is about, I guess, how black people don't like her, or black people talk about how black she is. So she made a song about what if she was white, or what if she was light skinned, or what if she bleached her skin, or some shit like that.
Because she deleted all of her pictures off Instagram.
It's supposed to be a hot song, though.
It sounds good. It sounds very interesting. I may have to check it out. Her name is Spice.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So Spice, she didn't bleach her skin. It was all a publicity stunt to talk about what if she bleached her skin. But
what happens to be the concept of her song.
Right. But she
sort of.
Right.
Maybe not exactly, but...
But she bleached her skin, and we saw what happened.
No, it's Photoshop.
Oh, well, we saw what
it could have looked like.
But what would happen, essentially.
Right.
So, well, that's awesome.
It's pretty well.
Yeah. You guys want to talk about something else? Like, I don't know, pipe bombs? You guys want to talk about pipe bombs being delivered?
That's fucked up, and there's a lot of...
Huh? But they had, like, names on them from Democrats, so they had Joe Biden.
Why did Robert De Niro get one?
Because he's a Democratic supporter.
But shit, a lot of people are supporters.
CNN got some too.
That's what they sent him to there. But look, Like
when I
they
reported
sent him
on
to
our
CNN, right?
on our mini
with Obama's
podcast.
name on it. Like he worked there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like he works there.
Oh, that's what they said.
Yeah, like
they said they was going through the White House.
No, that I guess that you had told me that wasn't. I guess.
No, then they sent him
At
to
least they
CNN.
shut it down to White House.
They shut it down, but then
No,
they
I heard the Obamas got one at their house as well as the Clintons.
Oh,
CNN got one or
No,
dressed
they
for
didn't come
one.
to the houses.
no, they didn't.
None of them made it to the house.
No,
They were
But-
addressed to the house.
They were addressed out. They all got stopped.
They got
at
intercepted.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, they
but what
got
I'm
everything,
saying
but they
is-
were all addressed to the house.
what
but
was I'm
that's
saying?
amazing.
Did they have like an automatic detonator on? I didn't see the device.
Some of them were pipe bombs, and then they said that there was also some white powder. I think the white powder got sent to CNN, if I'm not mistaken.
What's up? But
It was an envelope addressed to
who do
someone.
you guys? Let's just get to the meat of the situation. Who do you guys think is behind this conspiracy?
I have no idea.
This domestic. This is called what they
It's
got. This is called
no,
domestic
I
terrorism.
hate the fact that they put domestic in there. It's terrorism.
No.
Period.
The reason why it's domestic
It's
terrorism
because it's in
no,
it's
because
in America.
it's
happening in America.
homegrown, and you know who did this, right? In my opinion, I'm not involved in. No, it's right wing supporters who've done this because
I don't know.
because in my opinion,
Why would you just target nothing but Democrats?
and then the landscape of society and politics has made it as if it's a civil war between Republicans and Democrats when it's not supposed to be
Well, it
like
also
that.
could be, I don't know.
When you have, it's supposed to be it's supposed to be two parties. You know what I'm saying? Opposing each other, because if it's one party, then that's just one way of government, and you can't have that.
Dictatorship.
Right? You can't have that. So you have to always have
It's
two parties.
too coordinated for.
This
It's
is
a group first off.
Oh, it's good. It's got to be a group.
And it's a high up group. It's not just like a group of
Cats in the
hillbillies.
garage.
I don't think it's a group.
Hillbillies decided
garage.
it's too coordinated to be
Yeah, it can't be in the garage.
How is it coordinated? Ain't nothing making nowhere.
the amount of ones that were made and sent out.
And
They got intercepted. That's cool.
In my
But you gotta,
opinion,
they got put in the mail.
It's the traceability.
That's what I'm
of the
saying.
device.
If they have not yet traced back to where
and the intricacy
who made it,
and the
and they
intricacy
just
of the
like
thing.
just like people who we watch shit and serial killers have a